For sale now, Vehicle Max, we have a beautiful 2008 Cadillac Escalade, two-wheel drive, short wheelbase. Short wheelbase just means it's not the ESV, it's not the long one. Completely loaded up with factory navigation, factory backup camera, factory powered moonroof, factory DVD player in the front and in the middle section of the vehicle. Has the factory power folding running boards, heated seats, cool seats, factory 22-inch chrome wheels with 4 brand new Yokohamas, power tailgate, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. Has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. For our brand new Yokohamas, as you can see, still got the sticker put on it. Car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. Another really neat thing about this car here is most of these Escalades have buckets in the middle row section, and most people are looking for the full bench. And this one has the full bench, because if not, when you have the buckets, you lose the passenger. So this is an 8-passenger, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and 3 more in the back for a total of 8 passengers. Let's go ahead and continue going around the vehicle. So you can see he's got the power folding running boards also. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. All right, we're going to continue going around it and then go inside and get it started, show you the interior options. One of the many options in this vehicle is the remote start, which I'll demonstrate to you in just a second. The remote start works only when the vehicle is locked, and also the point of the remote start is to work so you can warm up the car prior to leaving on it. And it's got, the cool thing is also, for example, if it's in the summer where it's nice and hot, as long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the vehicle comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. Same thing in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you had the heater on when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when the car reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, all you've got to do is unlock the door, stick the key in the ignition, and you can drive off. Let me show you how it works. I just locked the car. Press and hold here. Now let me make sure it's locked here. There it goes. All right. So as I said, when the car comes on, whatever you had on before will come on. The heater, the air conditioning, whatever, and it'll cool down or heat down the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, just unlock it, stick the key in the ignition, and you can drive off. If you change your mind and you want to turn it off, you don't have to go up to the car. You just press here again, and the car turns off. Go ahead and unlock it. Let's go ahead and show you the power tailgate. It has a chime that comes on that warns you the tailgate is going to open, and the tail lights flash to let you know it's about to open, so it doesn't hit you in case you're not paying attention. Go ahead and close it up again. All right, let's go inside the car now, get it started, show you the interior options. Black Raven on the outside with ebony black leather. The door panels are charcoal black with the wood trimming. Got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, all the standard stuff. Power folding mirrors that are heated with turn signal. Memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Got curtain side airbags on the front post, the middle post, and another one here, and this post here inside, of course. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any burn holes, any cuts, any tears, any color missing. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, dashboard, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. Go ahead and get the car started. Get the sunroof open first so we can get a little bit of lighting in for the video. Alright, The sunroof is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. I'm gonna go ahead and it's a one touch. You don't have to hold it, and we'll leave it open so we can get a little bit of lighting for the video. Front windows are one touch also, meaning you don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. There's your navigation. If you put the vehicle in reverse, the backup camera will come on. Alright. And also you got parking sensors to help you back up when you back up the vehicle. Okay. Let's go ahead and demonstrate that for you now. We'll back up the car a little bit here. Alright, it's sensing the vehicle inside, and we'll get away from it a little bit. Now pretty soon we're going to get our the warning for the distance in the rear. There's our first set of warnings, and it's represented by a little yellow light on the top there. Then when we get closer, another yellow light will come on. Okay, and eventually we're going to get our red light. That's the second warning. That's the second yellow light. Up there is a little hard to see from here, but there's two yellow lights above that headrest there. And now we're going to come to the red one. That's the red one. But as you can see, this is very accurate. This is our rear bumper here, so we still got a little bit of distance, you know. So I'll show you. And that's our final warning, and lets us know we're just about to hit it, okay? And back there you got the reds and the yellow all flashing, meaning we're very close. So let's go ahead and put it in drive, and drive forward again. Eventually this will turn back into the navigation. And let's just pull up right here. And there's a navigation. Let's go ahead and put press audio down here. And then we're going to get our different options up here. We've got a DVD under, so let's take a look at it. As long as the car is in park, you can watch the same movie that's being played in the overhead DVD player. Let's lower the volume here. You can watch it here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. Let me go ahead and open the door and show you what it looks like here. You're watching the same movie in the front that's being played in the overhead mounted unit. Okay, now this can only be done when the car's in park. Once you take the car out of gear, it'll take off the movie for safety reasons. I think on eBay they sell something where you can fool the car into thinking it's still in park, and this will continue to play here. Okay, so many options. Let's start off, let's go to the heated and cooled seats. The top one here is the cooled seat option here, so you can blow cool air down your backside. And it's got three different levels of comfort right there. It's in high, medium, low, and off. And the same thing for the heated seats. As you can see here, this one here is to heat the entire seat. This one here is to heat only the backrest. And it's got three different levels of comfort also. High, medium, low, and off. And the same thing for the backrest. We're not going to do all of them. There's no need. This button here is to disable your power running boards in case you want them to stay open all the time, or you don't want them to go ahead and open. You want them to stay retracted. This is for your rear window washer. Power adjustable pedals. This is a feature that allows the pedals to move away from you and toward you, independent of the driver's seat, about 4 or 5 inches, which is comes real handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. What else? Okay, we got what I call triple climate control. Right now we got the driver's side there. I just switched it to 67. The passenger side is 74. But in reality, we really got triple climate control, because the middle row passengers can control their own temperature independent of the front temperature. All right. Okay. You can control the stereo over here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, it's a touch screen. We're gonna go ahead and change this back to the stereo for a minute. Got XM radio, which right now is on preview mode because you got to call that number there or go to the website to sign up for your own subscription. FM, and let's listen to let's raise it. You can raise the volume right here, by the way. Right here.
Concert, 2 South Florida shows. July 9th and 10th. 123. Good afternoon.
Okay, let's see if we can find some music now.
If you're holding tickets for the Gaga show scheduled tonight, well, the whole tour has been canceled. Refunds at point of purchase.
We get some customers that just walked in while I'm shooting the video, so that's why I raised the windows, so we don't hear them. We'll go ahead and find some music for you here. Okay, so I was saying you can raise the volume right here. You can lower it here. Okay, and you can mute it here. Let's go ahead and put it back on for a second now. Now, these are the buttons here. I'll tell you what they do. This one here is to navigate about your preset stations, which are these ones down here that you set yourself. Right now they've been set by the previous customers, but you can change them. This here is to seek the next available station, and the source button moves you from these fields up here, from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary. What else? Okay, let's talk about okay, we got power folding buckets, and we're gonna go ahead and press that here and show you the action that it has. In a second here, I pressed the wrong one here. Alright, over my shoulder here, and it lifts up. Both sides do the same thing. We're just going to do one side for now. Okay, the moonroof is over here. This is to open and close the power tailgate or to disable it. If you press off, it will not open with any switch. Okay, right here, if you just push it a little bit, it's ready to work. And if I push hard in here, just a little bit harder, it'll open it, but we already did that, so we're not going to do that now. The rear view mirror is an auto dimming rear view mirror. Let me see if I can get the focus here for a second. And it has an eye that senses bright light. When somebody puts their high beams on you, it darkens the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Right there in the upper right hand corner, you can see that we have a compass that lets us know that we're pointing or heading in the east direction, and that it's 75 degrees outside for the temperature. Up here is our home link or universal garage door opener. You can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a complex that has gates. OnStar system. Let's talk about the OnStar system for a minute. If you happen to get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number they provide you with. You call the number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. The vehicle has the BOSE stereo sound system, which we were listening to before. If you're shopping around for an Escalade, a Tahoe, Suburban, Avalanche, here in Florida, the dashes sometimes tend to crack from the heat. And I want you to look at this one so you can see that it is in perfect shape without any cracks or anything like that. They crack in this area here, but mostly in this area right there, in that corner there where the airbag makes a turn. The crack's usually right there. And as soon as you can see, it's in perfect shape without any cracks, any burn holes or anything like that. Okay, the car has 62,195 miles. Car's running right now. Keep an eye on the left-hand dial. I'm going to rev the engine. 6.2 liter V8. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag lights, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only light that's on down there is that green little light, which is General Motors daytime running lights. Okay, 62,195 miles. Up in the left-hand side of the steering wheel here, we got not only the cruise control, but the steering wheel is also heated. Okay, and so are the middle row seats. Cruise control here. Go ahead and just mute that. I can hear the radio in the background. Auto lights, you know, which come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Memory for up to 2 drivers. Okay. Let's see here. Leather wrapped steering wheel with a wood trimming on it. I'll pan around it nice and slow so you can see it's in great shape. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. At the end of the shift lever is the towing haul mode. I'll show you what that looks like. When I press that, a little wagon comes down there. I don't know if you can see it there next to the green light. And what that does is it makes the transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load and make it and disables the overdrive, so the overdrive doesn't keep coming in and out. When I press here, the yellow wagon will go and it'll shift back normally. Up here you see the plus and minus sign. This is the manual shifting option, and I'll demonstrate to you what that looks like. The car right now is in park. I'll put it in reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive the car 99% of the time. But if you want to put a little sport into it and make it shift manually, all you got to do is go one more lever down to the M, which means manual, and you'll see it'll tell you right now that we're manual shift mode 1. If I tap on the plus, it'll shift up all the way up to 5 or 6, I think it is. Yeah, 6. As this vehicle has a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it'll downshift all the way up to 1. Right now we're just making the numbers change because the car's not moving, because it's not going to shift up or down. We're not moving. Put it back into park. Okay, we got wood trimming all around, not only in the steering wheel, but around the power window switches on this side of the dashboard here, and then all around our navigation screen, our air conditioning down here. Got this is your ashtray here. Okay, as you can see, it looks nice and clean. Looks like it's never even used, and this pops open into a cup holder. All right. And the center console here, where you rest your elbow, is also wood trimming, and you get storage here with 2 different levels of storage. This is your top level for like smaller stuff, and then your bottom level, and we got a deeper storage down there, and there's also cigarette lighter adapter around down there as well. Okay, over here, this is to disable the traction control, and this is to disable the parking sensors. And you say, well, why would you want to disable the parking sensors? Well, in case you're towing a boat or a trailer, when you put the car in reverse, the thing will just be beeping the whole time. It'll be real annoying. But you could disable it that way while you're backing the boat into the water, or into, say you're backing a trailer into a garage or something. That's why you would want to disable them. Span over the passenger seating area so you can see it's in great shape. Alright, I think we're ready to go and move on to the back. By the way, up here we got map lights, same thing on both sides, vanity mirrors with lighting, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the back as we're pretty much done with the front here. Again, if I missed anything, feel free to call me, and I can go over it, but I think I'm trying to cover as much as possible. Okay, well, this is how you gain access to the rear. Just walk right into there. There's also a switch here, so if, let's say, you wanted to make the seat tumble forward, you don't have to go and use that switch that I use up there. You can just come over here and press here. To make it go back down, you have to do that portion manually. Does not go down by power. All it does is tumble forward. Okay, back here we can seat up to 3 passengers, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger. Got AC vents for the middle row passengers, 1 on each side. We got map lights here integrated into the DVD player, the factory Panasonic DVD player. Up here we got AC vents on both sides, of course, and another set of map lights. To bring this down, it's very easy. All you got to do is just push down and lift up here. Even a little kick can do it. The rear door panels are all the same, charcoal black with wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following. You stick your key in here, twist this to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got small kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage, very simple, just do the opposite. Stick your key in here, twist it back, and this handle will start working again. Okay, let's go on to the back. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. These are the parking sensors I was talking about. There's 4, 2 on each side of the bumper. Got a heavy-duty Class 3 tone package behind this beauty cover. That beauty cover has 2 plastic wing nuts in the bottom. You twist them in one direction, and you can pop that cover out. And the reason you have the cover there is so it looks nice and pretty while you're not towing a boat or a trailer. This is the rear camera that we were looking at before. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. You can open the tailgate down here, let me make sure the car's unlocked. Put the key in my pocket. Inside this handle here, there's a switch in here that you really can't see because I can't fit the camera in there. What you do is you squeeze, and the tailgate will open up. That's only when the car is unlocked, obviously. When the car is locked, it will not open. This rear bench seat is what we call a 50-50 seat, and it's completely independent of each other, of the other one on the side there. For example, if you wanna, this seat can be, if you pull on this lever here, the backrest will flop forward, and then you can also pull this handle here and prop it up just right to the back of that seat to give you more cargo space here in the rear. Also, you can flip this switch, this handle here, the backrest will go forward, and then you can pull on this here hard, and the seat will come right out in case you want to store it in your garage, you're not using it. And as I said, they're independent of each other, so if you wanted to take the seat out to put a large box here, you can still have a passenger sit over here. Or you could prop this one up to the back of there. You know, you can do all sorts of things. They're not related to each other in any way. They just form a bench here. Okay. Another cigarette lighter adapter back here. To close the tailgate, we can do it from here. We're just pressing there. Right rear tail light. Again, perfect shape. Not cracked, not scuffed, not faded. A little dusty. Okay. Let's come back here. Open the right rear door. Same way, all charcoal black with the wood trimming. Of course, we got the child support on this side as well. Have a look at the interior here. Again, it's an 8-passenger, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and 2 more in the back. It's a total of 8. Okay. Oh, by the way, forgot to show you this earlier. As I was saying before here, that button there above the little wheel, that's our heated seats for the middle row section. And the middle row passengers can control not only the heated seats, the fan speed, where the air flows, and the temperature by pressing either the plus or minus there for cool for the blue and warm for the red. I got got a video input down here, so if you could power it to the cigarette lighter adapter, you can watch it on this DVD screen up here. All right, let's go ahead and open up here. Our front door panel, same way. I'm sure by now you notice that the panels are not scratched. The speaker covers are in great shape. They're not cracked. Again, not only do we have the passenger, we have power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support on the driver's side, but also on the passenger side. All right, let's go ahead and look in here. And here's your owner's manual with its booklet, and those supplemental booklets that you need are right in there. All right, let's go ahead and talk about financing for just a minute. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about the financing, or you just want to go ahead and get pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, there's a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can process your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.